Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're doing another viewer request, which is the Build-A-Figure Fin Fang FOOM. I think I said that right. I always say it wrong. It's Fin Fang FOOM, right? I think that's right. I'll look it up and I'll check it, but you guys can let me know what you think it is, even if you think I'm wrong, and I'm going to check it anyway. Go ahead and comment in the section below. Anyway, I reviewed this guy forever ago, but like I said, somebody asked me to review it again, and I wanted to take a look at this guy again too, because this is what a Build-A-Figure is supposed to be. This guy, the Sentinel, and Galactus, those ones really stand out as iconic Build-A-Figures for me. This guy is easily one of the most iconic. Now we get things like Rocket Raccoon, which, you know, sure, it's fine, we're getting a Build-A-Figure, but realistically we're just getting accessories, not Build-A-Figures. They're just small accessories that turn into a figure. This is a Build-A-Figure, okay? All you guys that just started collecting in the current era of Legends, this is what you're missing out on, and this is why all of us older guys who have been doing this for a while, this is why we're upset, because we used to get things like this. Now we're paying way more and getting way less. It's disappointing. Anyway, let's look at the figure before I ramble on. I'm going to get up and kind of go in front of the camera here just because he's a little bit bigger. He's really hunched over right now, but he's more than 12 inches high, which is more than 30 centimeters. So if I stood him up straight, he'd be even taller. Obviously has some serious size to him. I'm going to put the camera in closer now, and we'll look at some individual things. One thing, other than strictly size, it's all really sculpted. I mean, every part of him is sculpted. There's no just smooth sections other than inside his diaphragm joint, which isn't obviously a big deal. It's all sculpted, it's all articulated, not like Puck, who has like 2 points of articulation. Giant figure, fully articulated, fully painted. All of the green has shading, all of the light green has shading. Look at the face. The eyes have like 4 different shades of red plus some glare dots. The teeth and mouth are painted well. The mouth is articulated, the horns are sculpted. Look how much detail is in just his earpiece alone. There's so much detail. Or the wings. Loads of detail. There's veins going down his wings. It's so incredibly well done. It just reminded me. I wasn't even thinking about Legends lately. It's just so disappointing where the Legends line has gone compared to where it used to be. Oh well, let's look at this guy up close. Articulation wise, now I want to point out I bought this from somebody who was supposedly a serious collector back when I was starting YouTube, and he was supposedly one of the big names in the community, and he disappeared right afterwards. He totally hosed me. This figure had all kinds of like glue on it and stuff, which I was able to remove, but as a result his joints are loose. So you saw the mouth. The head is on a ball peg, so it rotates and it can lean and look around. Mine's so loose that it's just floppy now. I don't think that's a common issue. I think that's a result of him doing something he wasn't supposed to do and messing it up. So there's that. The neck does have a rotation. Obviously it doesn't keep the sculpt the whole way through, but it does rotate, so that's pretty good, and that's nice that you can move the head around. The wings are on ball pegs, so they can just move around however you want them to, so that's good. Again, mine pop out really easily. I don't know if that's a common issue or not. Obviously, once you put them in place, they don't pop out, so it's not that big of a deal. Shoulders are on standard ball hinges, so full range of motion for the shoulders. I have a loose bicep swivel, but we do get a bicep swivel. We get a double jointed elbow, which has really good range. Really good range. We have a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge. You can see also the palms are shaded lighter green. He's got painted and shaded fingernails. So incredibly well done. We have the diaphragm joint that rotates. It doesn't rotate super well. I mean, it looks kind of weird, but it does rotate. So that's good. And it does slide forward and back and side to side. So it's a pretty good joint overall. For the hips, they're fixed hinges. So we have the hinge and the rotation. Let's see if I can get that on camera. So we have the rotation here and the hinge, so that's pretty good. And then for the knee, we get another hinge. Doesn't have the greatest range, but that's probably because it has to support the whole figure. And then for the ankle, we get the rotation and the hinge, and again, they painted the claws on there. The tail has a swivel here and a swivel here. Obviously, the sculpt isn't continuous, but you can still pose it around however you want to, and it will work out rather nicely. So that's a pretty quick rundown since I have reviewed it before. I don't want to spend too much time on it. But it's just such, I appreciate the figure so much because of the effort they put into making it and the fact that it was a pack-in for all the other figures. If we could get some Build-A-Figures like this, I think a lot of people would have a lot fewer complaints about the current horribly cheap Legends figures. But either way, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.